And we are live. We are on the road to the end of the FIFA World Cup. I gotta make one. I gotta make a change here. I totally forgot to do that. I have not swapped back out to up bracket. Spain versus France. Who will be moving up to the top of the bracket? Who will be moving down to the third place of the bracket? As we have Lamine Yamal in Spain taking on the dictator, Kylian Mbappe in France. That's the only match today. Will be the same thing tomorrow. Saturday is the third place game. One of these two teams will be in. Do I watch it? I don't know. Is that any ball? Well, since U.S., Mexico, and Canada are all out of the World Cup, they changed the match ball for the final four. Final, yeah, the final four. It's a big game today. Do it. France, Spain, who wins? Oh, finally, finally, be able to get his first goal in a World Cup. Been here, and he has not been able to get a shot back in the net. He has had some. They've been deflected, or they've been saved. Anything else? And they really made him look dumb. Pete Ballaghan sacked the bastard. And for that. It is time for the man in the man. Definitely gonna need one of these for the morning because we got World Cup at 3, and we got Dynamite at 8. That'll be some more. And still this time. Be good tonight. Yeah, the MLS, not the MLS, but FIFA definitely wanted to make sure that all four of the top four teams make it. They did. If England's gonna win them all, they're gonna need Jude. Going to be very interesting because it's not just one guy in this team. Out of the four teams that are left, only Argentina has like you need if Messi doesn't get some kind of involvement, they're not going to win. Spain's got Yamin Yamal and a couple other players that I can't think of on the top of my head. You got Elise, Dembele, and Mbappe for France. You got Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane for England. So, now come on, Zlatan. That's not what you meant. Who's gonna win today? Football wins today. Okay. Is it coming out now? The dictator is here. And that kid is so excited to see Mbappe. Like Mbappe gets to wear the right behind the referee, and this kid's like, "Yay, it's Mbappe!" Only a few more matches left. More matches. There's only after today there'll only be 3 matches in the entire World Cup, and then everyone just goes home or goes back to their squads. Thing is, Lamine Yamal is only 18 years old. He can. Well, he's 19 now. 19 years old now. He's got so many more World Cups in front of him. But I'm sure, win or lose, he wants to see something happen today that will put his stamp on this World Cup. Because right now, when it comes to Lamine Yamal, it's like, what could have been for a World Cup, for his World Cup? The World Cup he could have broke out, and honestly, I think if Spain's going to beat France, he's going to need to do something here. He's going to need to score. time. Time to get ready with. Wait a minute. World studying. I can't believe they like. I know like. I'm sure FIFA, saw dollar signs. It's like let's get the top four in the final four, and then we can have big time money. If I was them, I would have tried to get Team USA to get as far as possible, but Barcola gets the dictator a penalty kick, or you'll be taken out. Get that penalty kick, or the dictator will have his way. Unai Simone for 650 hours or minutes of that was a lot of time. That was a heck of a record. I don't think that'll ever be broken, but I could be wrong. Well, Didier Deschamps has 2 matches left, regardless of whether it's third. Yamal in the whites. France is Spain in the whites. How will this be remembered in France? And I think they need Lamine Yamal to have a breakout day to win. And the match is underway. We have France with the ball first. Sorry, it was Spain with the ball first. And Spain going for the shot first, but not getting anything. Gonna get the first. Like, who's gonna get the first shot here? 36, 33, 31%. The closest goal, the closest win probability and extra time probability I've seen at this World Cup so far since we've gotten to the knockout rounds. France got the ball there. Spain was able to just get right on the French player and got the ball back. They are in the defensive side of the pitch though, so that's not something you want to do. That was what they did to Belgium for the majority of that match, and what France did to I'm sorry, what France did to what they play. France knockout round. Oh yeah, they played Morocco. Morocco, they just like they held them in check the entire match. Mbappe's got the ball already. Not much out of it. Just closing in on him. Seeing him all with the ball right now. Gonna kick it to the middle of the pitch. Ball gets the ball stolen away from him. France on the move here. France, the Mbappe's with the ball. But the melee. And now France has the ball. And they got him again. Dembele took it a little bit too hard. Too far. Yamal. Spain with the ball again. In the attacking side of the pitch now. But nope. France takes it back again. Deflection barely stays in. The ball just started to look like it was going to go out and then just curved up. Yep. 3 versus number 2, 1 versus 4. Pulled that off. And right now, Argentina is not playing like the best team in the world. Yeah, they got the ball now. Barcola he's still got a chance here at the byline. Nobody. First corner we got. Said they hit the corner. Buckle, you're supposed to get the penalty, man, not the corner. It's him a penalty. Nothing. But France still got it. Kicked it in. Just sliced it way too much, and that's a goal kick. He still got. This won't be his final game, regardless if they win or lose. They still got the third. They still got either the World Cup final or the third place game. No, not when you're this close. When you're like number 2 and 3. Ninth all-time, meaning Spain leads 18 wins, 7 losses, 13. I'm sorry, 7 draws, 13 losses. Whew, that's a back up 39th all-time record meeting. I don't expect to go a good while. I mean, this is the semifinals. You're not going to say have a team go out there and they're just going to have open shot after open shot. It's just that. Definitely one of those days where it could be like we could literally see a 1-0, and I hope it's not going to be one of those things like with like the last like the Argentina game against Cape Verde, the Argentina game versus it's like, oh, we got to go. Come on, try and fight us. Come and try and score on us. Oh, stepped on his foot. Mbappe, just fucking get about it, man. There's no reason to keep trying to plead your case. Like, don't like I don't like when like stop arguing. It's like it's not gonna help your team. It's gonna delay the match continuing on. Can we can stop having this kids can scream? God, man, they have like a kid, there's like a kid screaming and like a mic that's on the for the crowd or something. Like he's at like right at the mic and you just hear him screaming. Like, kid, shut up. What are we doing here? Oh, he needs to get a spray can. Whatever that. How do you leave your spray behind? Nothing. Lamar with a good setup, but nothing. Nice save there. Nice little block there by France. Rushing against himself is low. Will Lamine Yamal do anything? Will he get that shot there? Will he get that like big old first time goal? Break his goal drought? I'm surprised he didn't get anything in the knockout stages, but apparently he hasn't. Not the knockout stages, but the group stage. France is still on the defensive side of the pitch. They got the ball though, but they're trailing back here. Well, for a big one here, something maybe. Got nothing out of it. Forte with the great defense there, staying on his man. Garbage. Fabio gets the nice defensive there. Bang did not keep that ball for too long. Run here. Mbappe trying something here. Mbappe literally can tie Messi with gold. Like he could take the head of the golden boot here, and also take the record from Messi before Messi retires. I just don't see Messi being at the 2030 World Cup. Gonna get first, but someone's gonna get something. It won't be till later, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's a foul. He didn't even come close. That should be a yellow at least. Yeah, they get these new match balls. They stop using the red, white, the red, green, and blue ones. Francis getting a little scuff on him. Yep. We'll miss the final or the third place matchup. Nice defense there. Dembele. Mbappe's got a chance. Mbappe's got a chance. Nice deep. Oh, he still has it. He couldn't dictate himself into a goal there, but he had a chance for like half a second. Great defense by Spain because Mbappe was running, and like that was pretty, man. Like Mbappe's all the like. This would have been a lesser team. That's a goal. If this would have been a lesser team, that's a goal, and France is up 1-0. But this is what happens when you're facing one of the top four teams in the world. France is definitely showing a little bit more of a control of the ball to start off this one. It seems, even though Spain has more passes so far, but that was a chance, and it just like the great defense by Spain though, unable to do anything with that. Just missed that pass. Will mean you might have that 1v1 is the question. Gotta look into this though. Is too far. Wow. 3 goals in like the last 15 minutes. And just way too far. How is that a penalty on him? That like Lamine Yamal jumped into him. How is that a foul on him? He jumped in like Lamine Yamal jumped into him. That's a bad call. Dude, that's not a foul at all. I'm sorry. That's bad. So is Lamine Yamal going to take the shot? He should. Why not try to give that boy his first goal in the World Cup? That's me. I mean, having it's like, hey, come on, man. He jumped into where he was going to be at. How is like you supposed to see somebody coming like that? That's legit. They're gonna have Lamine Yamal take this. Looks like it. Will Lamine Yamal finally get his first goal? I think it's him, though. It's not. Oh, it's this other guy. I would have Lamine Yamal take it. On at the ready. Guy looks like he has no like he has a big old poker face going on. To make it 1-0 France. Oh, Spain. Got it. Spain, yeah, one shot play. Mikel Oya Zabal. I would have had Lamine Yamal take that. Just and right now France can take it seriously, maybe. Oh, we've seen some pretty poor ones. Like we've seen some pretty poor penalties in this, but that one was good. Right now they are in brackets to make it to now that the scoring has been opened up. Let's hope we don't have this like, oh, let's just sit on the fucking ball. I want to see France go out there and do their best to try and get an equalizer pretty quickly. Don't just sit there and sit on the fucking ball like oh, we got a second half to go and we'll score that. No, get the fucking ball into the back of the net. Honestly, I think whoever the penalties against should be the one taking the penalty kick. That's just me. I mean, it's not his fault that the Yamal was there. That's like, and again, I think if you get a penalty against you, like if you draw a penalty, you should be the one taking the kick, not somebody else just randomly. I mean, I get that obviously for the most part. Like you're gonna have Messi take the kick. At the hydration break. That's what's going on now. We're at the hydration break. Spain has a 1-0 lead after a pretty interesting penalty, which, again, we've seen much worse happen in the box and not have a penalty drawn. Back from hydration break here. They need to do something here. So if anybody would want, like the dark horse match that everyone wants to see in the finals would be Spain versus England, just so we can have both Mbappe and Messi down in the third place match. Get him up. Got him right in the back of the leg. Got him in the legs. Kicked it all the way back to the middle of the pitch. Yeah, he just like that's not good at all. He like literally ran to the middle of the pitch and then just sat down. Not good for sure. Yeah, that's a handball. That's a handball. That should have been VAR'd. That should have been VAR. That should have been a handball. So, yeah, you can always see the conspiracies coming through. Yeah, he's hurt. Oh, he says coming off. Cross coming on. Like he literally got to the middle of the pitch and just sat down and was like, I'm done. I can't play. Not a good. It's not a good sign when a player has to come off and we're not even halfway through the game. Well, you can't even say the French defense itself has been breached. It's just it was a penalty. That's not defense. That's like even if somehow France comes out and wins this 1-2-1 and like Spain never gets another goal, then the defense really hasn't been breached. It was just a penalty. There was a handball in there for sure off of Yamin Yamal, but you know, foul. That's a yellow. Kukuware. That Kukuware has got some crazy like hair. I'll tell you that. Yeah, that's a foul. That's a foolish foul right there. So he has to play cautiously because if he gets sent off and they're down to 10 men, whether it's the third place match or the finals, he's going to miss. That's the thing. It's like, biggest thing you got to look at here is that kicked it a little bit too hard and went into the referee. I mean, I don't know why I keep saying referee. Goalkeeper. What can France do after being down 1-0 due to a penalty, questionable penalty, which everyone's going to be talking about as being controversial, especially if that's like the biggest thing that happens in this game. Like, oh, this was a handball. Oh, this was this was that. Oh, throw the ball, kicked it in, and then they have just way too much traffic. I don't know what he was thinking of doing there. France has been rocked because of the penalty, but they're not playing well right now. Like they don't have the effort you think they should have. It's the semifinals. You win this match, you have a chance to go and win your second World Cup in three in within 3 World Cups. And you're just not putting in the effort that you were putting in previous games so far since the goal. Like they felt like they were the dominating force, and then that penalty happens, and it's all Spain now. And he just rifled that, almost just rifled that to the behind the goalkeeper, behind the goal. It's like France is like that penalty definitely rocked France because they have just been out of sorts since that penalty. Well, like I said, it was mostly just France. They had that really good chance for them for Mbappe. Oh my goodness, he almost got that to go. He almost got that to go, but it was offsides. Ah, oh, he's offsides. Yep, that penalty wouldn't have mattered. He was offsides. Yeah, France is definitely not playing well right now, and it's like right going into the hydration break. We and France has not come out looking good right now. Right now, France is in the third place matchup, and Spain is going to the first place matchup. Get that extra day off. Alex B complaining. That ball was out of the way. You weren't going to be able to get it anyway, so I don't know what you complained about. What can the dictator do for his team? Gotta do something. They got to do something. I would not want to go into halftime being down 1-0. I would definitely want to try and actually put an effort in to try and make this a 1-1 matchup, get it back to even going into the first into the second half, get that momentum back that you were slowly building. Barcola, Barcola tried and could not get it himself. Right on target, it was just a little too high. Just a little too high. Barcola, like, this was a great shot. It was just way too high. All right, hold on. Let's see it from this angle. It was going the right way. It's just way too high. If he had just a little bit of like little less power on that, and he still got it to turn, it most likely could have either been goal stopped by the goalkeeper or gone in. I'm Spain. I want a second goal. I don't want to give this up the chance. I want it to be 2-0. going into the second half. And he's just going to drill that way too high. He knew, he's like, shoot. He just like, shit, just running back. That was close, and Spain got a chance here again. Just outside the box. France is rocked. France is absolutely rocked since that penalty. Since that penalty, it's been all Spain. Spain is playing way better than they've had this entire tournament. Ah, oh, so close. Yamal. Oh, they didn't go right. They didn't like the kick. They didn't like that corner kick there. You got to do it right. They didn't like it. They did not like that kick. Like quick corner. He's gonna send it in. France is gonna block it and deflect it. Still, Lacroix. Spain. If I'm Spain, I want that second goal. Barely kept that in. But that was a great keep in. How can France? France needs to do something. They need to get that goal. They need to get that equalizer. Penalty kick will have about 5, maybe 6 minutes of stoppage time added on. Oh, he just missed it. 2 shots for his France, who seemed to be cooking up something before that penalty happened. Since then, they just look all out of sorts. Like whatever plan they had for this game just has gone all the wayside. That's a cool. That's a free kick. Like, don't do what fucking Paraguay did and try to beat up, like, to attack France and all that shit. Just like draw a penalty, and get the ball first. Get the ball in the back of the net first, because they just look out of sorts here. They do not look like the team that we've seen against like Morocco and whatnot. Offsides. Yeah, he needs to be onside. He's off. Barely offside, but he's in the like. You got to be in the defense if you're gonna run like that. You got to be on the defensive side of the pitch first, man. Oh, that was a errant kick. Barely the goalkeeper's barely gonna get to it. And France is like Spain's got the upper hand. They're up 1-0. Like they don't have to get a goal. I would, but that's gonna be another offside, more than likely. He was offsides again. Like, dude, you were absolutely offsides. If you're gonna run like that, you gotta be in the attacking. Like, dude, you're like. Oh, he's on. Somebody was off. Somebody was offsides for sure. Like they're trying to do these big old solo runs, and it's not working. And that's not how you all been scoring in this World Cup. The thing with it is, it's not an upset if Spain wins this. So the number 3 team world, while France is number 2. So like this is how you expect this game to be. A penalty happened, so they are up 1-0. You don't expect them. So you don't expect these teams to go out here and score like 12 goals each. Once like Mbappe gets a hat trick and Yamal gets a couple goals, a brace and whatnot. No, so methodical. And again, France was building something. The penalty happens against them, And now whatever they were building is just vanished. Thank God we have people on the French team, on like Spain and on France, who are actually going to go for the ball. Ugh. That was nearly a bad thing, though. Well, now France is starting to get their mojo back, it seems like. See, now you're onside. Yeah, you're onside, barely. Goalkeeper, the ball just, if you could have got that past the goalkeeper there, you had a wide open shot to the goal. That is a corner for France. Well, they still got it. Now France is starting to cook a little bit more. Goalkeeper couldn't get it. France is starting to cook now. His own teammate, yeah, that was that. The goal, his own teammate, the goalkeeper's own teammate, got in the way of him corralling that ball, which is thankfully for them didn't end up in the back of the net. Teammates having a little joke about it, having a little fun with it, having a little fun about it. Like, dude, you gotta move out of the way. I'm right there. You don't need to move. You don't have to jump up. I'm gonna catch it. Mbele. Oh, that's a goal. That's a kick. That's a free kick right outside the box. Right outside the box. We've seen some fantastic goals in this World Cup right outside the box. Tillman has two. The guy from who I can't remember his name. From I think it was the Uzbekistan match. I can figure that one out. Yeah, it's the guy from the Uzbekistan match. Oh, that's right. They got rid of the goal names on Wikipedia, so I can't tell you who. But it was the Portugal Uzbekistan match. Um, oh, is he not going to get a kick? That should be. Yeah, of course they did. And France steals it back. You're going to see a lot of this in this match, and probably the same match tomorrow too. You're not going to have big goals going off. It's going to be like one and done more than likely. Yeah, France definitely could have went better. Like again, France. Three shots for France, zero on target. Five for Spain, one on target, and it's not the one that went in the back of the net. That was a penalty kick. Um, neither goalkeeper outside of the penalty they really had to do anything. Both goalkeepers have like, I mean, Spain's goalkeeper has made a great stop from crossing, allowing Mbappe to get past him outside the box. But like inside the box, they've hardly had to do anything. At 6 minutes, I think it was going to be 5 or 6 minutes of stoppage time with the VA, well not the VAR, but the penalty kick and the sub and the goal from it, and and the hydration break. So that yeah, about 6 minutes makes about sense right there. Oh man, he had a something idea and it just didn't work. Fouls looking like here. 4-4. Both teams with 4 fouls each. Both teams with a yellow card. Oh, sorry. Well, 5-4 now. But each team with one yellow card at least right now. So it's been a pretty even matchup right now. Anyone saying, "Oh, this guy here is gonna like screw his fans or something?" It's like, hey, the penalty happened. With the Usain Bolt. Yeah, France definitely for like from the 22nd from the hydration break, I should just say, because they really want the hydration break after the goal. From the 20, like whenever they came back from hydration break until like maybe 5 minutes ago, the France was just playing so badly. Like that penalties rocked them and spooked them or something because they're just now starting to play like they were before the penalty. Offsides. If he could have got that ball, that would have been something. That was a good cross. It just didn't go right to where Mbappe needed. And Mbappe had just a little bit more of a step on his defender, the guy defending him. It would have been much better. I would love to ask Kukaway and someone ask how long it took him to grow his hair and to get it look like that. Cause my God, man, he's got some like long, like frizzy, like wavy looking, like frizzy like hair. And how much hair care product he has to use on a daily basis to keep it like that. That's not something you just keep like you just. It's not natural. That for sure. Nice defense there, and Spain trying to just basically hold on to this 1-0 lead going into half. That was pretty bad of a toss in. That could be like if they score from that, that's just bad on the goalkeeper's part. Casually just toss it up, and oh no, France got the ball back. It's good. It could easily be a 1-0 match, and it's not because France hasn't tried or doesn't try. But Spain doesn't try to get another one. It's just that's how good both these teams are. That one mistake could be the thing that ends it all for France and ends their chances. Another kick for France. Getting a little chippy here. Gonna give a foul. Make sure it's like in the middle of the pitch. Spain has beaten France the last the last 3 times they faced each other. So like yeah, there will be talk of scandals and controversy coming out of this game because that's all people look. You could have the most evenly ref match of all time. 5 fouls each, 1 yellow each, and you're all gonna sit there and say it was controversy. And they gave it to France. So I will say the VAR, like as we're getting close to the end of this tournament, VAR has been so inconsistent in this tournament, very inconsistent. Not getting it. And France. That's halftime. It is Spain and France at halftime. And Spain only has a goal because of a questionable penalty that, again, We've seen worse happen in this World Cup, and nothing be called. So it's definitely one of those like the refereeing. It was a penalty. He got kicked. It is what it is. Oh, now we're getting this plus. Can you kick it, but like like they had this whole plus thing. Yeah. And literally there's only like two players from the MLS who are still in the World Cup, and they both play for Argentina. And most of the players who were in the MLS didn't do much. Motion relegation is going to be like the next 9 years. If you're France, you can't be happy with it. It's like for the first 20 minutes, because I would say that the whole entire like the penalty was called, and then the kick happened within a 2 minute time span. Yeah, the 20th minute is when the penalty got called. That should not be a penalty. Then he didn't see him. Again, I would have put Yamin Yamal in there. I I would have definitely put Yamin Yamal in that spot just so he can get his first goal out of the way. But Oh boy. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard for them. It, wow, they're putting some MLS on there. Like I hate talk about like the only way to get a out of education. It's not gonna work. It's one of the biggest reason why pro will not work in the United States. We're too big of a country. Uh, nope. People just that's why. Like I know, and they think, oh, it's gonna fix everything. All I know is whoever wins, like if Argentina beats England, say they beat England tomorrow, it's not going to be an easy game, no matter if it's Spain or France. You're not going to be able to be Argentina who goes, oh, we can just get a goal and we'll just sit back and do whatever we want. No, because then Spain or France is going to sit there and go goal and get like 2, 3 goals on them, while they just go, oh, we're just going to play back. And it's like I don't want to see. That's another thing. I don't want to see tomorrow say Argentina gets a goal like 10 minutes in, 30 minutes in, and like for the rest of the game they just sit back and wait for England to do something. I hate that. I hate it. It's so dumb. Spain is all up in it. Why am I getting the Zach Brown band on here? What are we doing? Yeah, it's gonna be interesting on Sunday. We're gonna have a 30-minute halftime, which is gonna be dumb. 5, 4, 3, or 3, 1. How fast can France score? Will Spain be able to hold them off and try and maybe possibly score again? Or will this end up 1-0? France has to score. I think France has to score fast. They cannot just sit there and try. They need to score. They need to put their best effort forward. They need to get their passes where they need to be. They can't let France they can't let Spain France needs to score. They can't let Spain have the ball pretty much at all. Here's the thing too. Mbappe is like a halftime scorer. He was at half. So I'm correct. Even if France was to lose this and like they go into like the third match, can't Mbappe still win the Golden Boot if he goes out in third place match and starts scoring like and he gets like a hat trick or something and like Messi in the finals and Messi gets to the finals and he doesn't score like he gets like a goal. I'm Spain. I want that second goal. I want that second goal, maybe that third goal to get that equal to get that insurance that you're going to the finals. Not France. Don't let France come back. I'm Spain. I want that second goal. I want that third goal. I want to make it so that they can't come back. I don't have a dog in the race because the U.S. is out. Of course, if the U.S. is in, I'd be going crazy. But we are decades away from the way we're going with our stuff. We're miles away from ever coming to this part. Something here. And saying France, Spain needs something too, because I again would not want to just hold on to this until we get to like the last 15 minutes or so. I'm Spain. I'm pushing to try and get that second goal, third goal. Get this to unreachable for France. Like just break them spiritually to the point where they'll pull Mbappe out because there's no point in keep going. All trying to he's down still. They got to pounce. Badge pass in. What was that? France got to like Spain got to stop with like just falling on the floor, like on the ground. That was dumb. That should be a yellow card. He literally just smacked him in the like whacked him in the back of the neck, knocking him over. That was pretty stupid. Yeah, that was pretty stupid. Like he just rammed him, like just chucked him in the back. That's stupid. That is stupid. Don't do that. Your mom wouldn't nearly take much there. That's nothing. Next to nothing, man. Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing at all. Mimo. Like, you're 18 years old, man. Stop acting like a fucking child, man. Stop with this. Like, are they? I really want to know. These youth academies over the world, are they teaching kids to go and fucking dive? Doesn't get anything though. He had a shot, but it was offsides. It's probably a good thing that Yamin Yamal didn't make that goal there, like a shot there, because he's way off. Oh my god, he's like full body off. But could you imagine you get that ball, gets it in the goal, and then the flag goes up, and all that celebration, thinking you finally got your first goal in the World Cup, and it's for nothing. That would suck. So much suck. But he was offsides by a mile. And to play on Sunday and not play on Saturday, get that extra day of rest. Missed it. Nope, just barely missed his knee. What the heck was that kind of kick? He just kicked that up so high. Headed by France. Spain's playing their type of game. France just can't get what they want right now. They need to. Lamine Yamal's got to run here. Lamine Yamal's got the ball. He's going down. He's gonna take a shot. No, no goal. No, like, that was fine. What the hell are you doing there? Barely kept that ball in for going to a corner. That would have been bad. You can see the speed in Lamine Yamal. He is fast, but France is doing like France needs something. They really should try to score before the hydration break. Didier Deschamps got one more match in the World Cup. It's either on Saturday or Sunday. He will have one or the other. France needs something. They've got nothing going their way. Like whatever their plan is, they need to make some kind of change. If this is Deschamps' last World Cup, like even if somehow France comes back, wins this game, makes it to the finals, and wins, what is their like? What are they going to look like going into the next World Cup? That's a big question you got to ask yourself there. 36 losses, the draws, and I'm so used to saying win loss. Draw being in the middle always catches me wrong. Spain is all in the box. Like there's one guy probably out in the back, but like couldn't get anything. Oh man, France dictator's not going to be happy with you. You ain't getting him the shots that he needs. But Spain's doing a hell of a job defending and not letting Mbappe have his way with the ball. Like this is what happens when you play the top team in the league in the world. Like I fully expect the same tomorrow for England and England and Argentina. Bad passing there by Spain. France got to take advantage somehow. He tried to do something there, and the goalkeeper was smart enough to go for it. Buckle is trying to get something on for his team. I've seen it's in 2026. No male goal kick with six. Goalkeeper with six. Right now, he's about to have his sixth clean sheet. Right now, unless something happens else in this matchup, that penalty is going to be talked about. It's a scandal. It's a scandal. France got screwed because of a BS penalty like call and whatnot, and it's like That penalty happened in the 20th minute. We are literally in the 56th minute, and France hasn't done jack shit. Buckle's already out. Bacola's out. Due's on. It's France is just not can't just not working France's way. It looks like Spain will make it to the finals. FIFA World Cup again. Spain's gonna make it into the FIFA World Cup, and that's gonna be it right there. And France is gonna have to go settle for third. Which I wonder if Spain wins this game, will Mbappe even play the final match and go to the third? Oh, Spain is on the run here. Spain is on the run here. No, nothing there. Nothing there. Spain still got it's still on the press here. Spain's still in the press. So Pedro says I'm gonna make it 2-0, and France is on their way to the third place matchup, and Spain is gonna be playing for the World Cup on Sunday. France is all out of sorts, and Spain is taking advantage of it. What is going on here? France has been hurt. France has been taken out. They're being taken out back, and they're getting the whip to the asses. They're getting the whip boots to asses. What is going on? Pedro Porro with a fifth goal in the 58th minute, and France is in trouble. They will be heading to where the hell is the other match going to be at? They're going to be playing on Saturday instead of Sunday. It's either who's playing? What are they playing at tonight? Oh, they're playing Arlington. It's either you go into Miami or East Rutherford, and right now Spain is going down East Rutherford, and France is going to Miami. And again, would Kylian Mbappe even play? Would at least say Mbappe and Dembele even play in the third place matchup if it comes down to that? Or are they just going to put out the scrubs and the young guys? And that is that. Pedro Porro says, we're winning this. We're going all the way. We're going to the finals. Fuck Mbappe. Fuck the dictator. Down with the dictator. Down with the dictator. The dictator will not see his third finals in three World Cups. They do have one foot in the door. They just if they get one more, this is over. 100% over. And that was a little bit tough there, but no. France needs to get something. They need to get something before that hydration break if they even want to have a shot of equalizing. Yeah, but that game was screwy as fuck. Like France is like Spain is going again. They're trying here. If I'm France, I want that first. I want a goal before the hydration break. Go in the hydration break, make your changes, get your final two subs in if you have to, and do something. If not, you're done. It's gonna be Spain moving on. Lamine Yamal got it, and it's offsides. Oh man, that sucks for Lamine Yamal. He had his first ever goal at the World Cup, and they fucking pull the flag up. Let's see the ball. Let's see. Damn, man. We'd have to see that because Lamine Yamal had his first goal and ending the chances of France. And here we go again with France. France is all out of sorts. They've got nothing. It's all Spain now. I don't think France has anything now. They nearly gave up a third goal. Can we get the replay on that, please? How is he offside? Dude, I don't know, man. I'd have to see the VAR, like the offsides technology, because he looked on. France needs to do something. They almost gave the game up there. That would have been it. That would have been it. There's no chance you're coming down like 3-0. You're not coming back from 3-0 in the second half. If you're down 3-0, it's take them all out, take Mbappe out, at least say Dembele, all your big players out because you're done. They have to get a goal soon. You don't want to have to sit there and try after the second hydration break to push to get two. It's going to be so much harder. And man, Lamine Yamal had his moment, his big World Cup moment, and it was offside by just a fraction. Like, oh man, you got to feel for the dude, man. He literally had his moment, and they took it away from him. This Spanish team is just having their way with France. Again, before that penalty, like the first 20 minutes, France looked like they were slowly building to like breaking that wall down, and eventually would like if that penalty doesn't happen, maybe France scores and it's 1-0 going into halftime for their way. And France is in the defense here now. Everything's going Spain's way. Yeah, France just doesn't have it. I don't think. Again, if they could score here with before the hydration break and make some kind of adjustment in outside the hydration break, it could be a totally different game after the break. Pape trying to do something. He can't do it all himself though, even though he's gonna try. Another corner. France needs something now. They need something now because by the time the hydration breaks over, there'll be like 20 minutes left plus stoppage time, and it's just gonna be almost. I mean, obviously, stoppage has made a difference in this World Cup many times over. Can't wait to see the animation, the AI animation they throw out there for this. Yep, that goal kick is definitely that penalty kick is gonna be talked about. All how France got screwed. France hasn't played great at all since that goal kick, since that penalty kick, like at all. And Spain's gotten two good goal, like a goal since then. Almost had a second good goal since that penalty, and would have been Lamine Yamal's first goal in his World Cup career. Like Spain, I wouldn't say Spain's a better team, but on this day, Spain's been so much better than France. See, this is what happens if you're a really good team and you play against France and you actually can outdo France. Don't be a Paraguay, be a Spain. France needs to score. They need something. That was a bad thing, but they cleared it, and it's back to throw in. Spain's playing great. They don't have to score again. They can park the bus now. They can do what they need to and just play defensively. It's up to France to come back and score at least once, and they did want to score now. You don't have to wait until the hydration breaks over, but it could make a difference. You never know. Oh, Mbappe with a shot, but it just misses. It just misses the goalkeeper and just misses going in. And the deflection. The deflection which saved it. Who knows if that ball would have been even close to going in had it not come off of Kukurea. Nice block there. Due just tries for something. Nice save. He just volleys it. What a sequence that was. France has to be more desperate than they're being lately. Offsides. That hydration break should be now. Oh man, half his body. Oh man. Yep. Unless you're up 3-0, you are not like a no lead is safe. Even though it's like Egypt found that out, it was a very screwy finish I think to that match, but still, Spain just has to poke the bus. They don't have to do anything. They got that 2-0 lead. Like, dude, you can't be going into somebody like that. That's hydration break. Now all Spain has to do is chew time. They don't have to do anything else. They can literally sit there and do what Argentina's been doing at 1-0. Park the bus, send France on to send France on their way to the third place matchup uh well, I fully don't expect anybody. I don't expect like Mbappe to play in the third match game. I don't expect any of those guys who like, I don't expect like that. That's what it's going to come down to. I'm pretty sure if France does not come back to tie and get this to extra time, and Spain ends up walking away with this, very much well, especially since we're at that hydration break, and it's getting harder and harder for them. And Spain being the number 3 team in the world, while France is number 2, this isn't an upset at all. And anyone can sit now. You can't sit there and go, "Oh well." France needs to score here. They have to score quick. They have to score kick quick, so it's 2-1. If they somehow give up another goal, and like they almost did, and that would have been it. He stays out. Yeah, that's all of France's. That's all of France's. Fernandez and Turkey is in. France is out of sub. Spain has not used a sub yet. Yeah, Lamine Yamal's 18 years old. He don't need to go subbed out. Unless he gets hurt, he's good. France needs something like now. If we get to less than 5 minutes, like less than 10 minutes left, and it's done. This game has been fair. Like anyone's like, oh, they're gonna rig the thing. It's been fairly ref easily. Eight for six foul, 8 fouls to six, one yellow each, offsides two each, for each, and France has had more corners than Spain. Ever since that penalty, France has not been able to do much of anything. Yeah, if France does not come back and win this, does Mbappe even play on Saturday? Is his World Cup just done? Is his World Cup just he's over with? He's gonna not even be there. Does Elise play? Does Dembele play? Is it just are they just gonna have a different starting 11 in a third place match? Goal cut the Mikhail coming off, the man who opened the goal scoring and that penalty kick. Offside. He was definitely off. Lamine Yamal. The issue with the problem with Lamine Yamal is he's too fast. He is way too fast. Like, and he's not being able to control not going off sides. Falling to the ground, not a good thing. Oh, this is Mbappe's final match of the World Cup. Will Mbappe not like they trying? Spain definitely showed up and said we're not gonna let Mbappe get anything. At least they never got anything. Dembele hasn't gotten really anything either. 15 minutes plus stoppage time. Yeah, that should be a yellow. Should be a red probably. Like this is the difference about Spain and France is that Spain, like obviously they want to try and like Lamine Yamal wants to try and get his first goal, like his first actual goal. He did have that one that got taken away because he was offside by just a hair. But France is not focusing. I mean, Spain is not focusing on him getting a goal. They are like if it happens, it happens. But like France is trying so hard to get Dembele. I mean, not Dembele, but Mbappe a goal or two. Like trying to get him into the scoring in this game, and that's the difference. Everything is built around Mbappe for France. Not most of the things are not built around Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's 18 years old. He's got years to go. Maybe the next time in 2030, with Spain being a one of the hosts, Lamine Yamal will be there, obviously. So we know how that's going to go for him. And that header does not go in. Torres trying to get on the board there. Shut the door on France and a put the dagger in the back, put the final nail in the coffin for France, and possibly Mbappe's final match of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. France just hasn't looked good right now. France looked good for the first 15 minutes, 15 minutes, and then after that it was all Spain. That was stupid. And then nothing. And like outside of like yeah, for the most part, the goalkeepers really haven't seen much today. Obviously, when Spain got the second goal, that goalkeeper had something to do and he missed and he wasn't able to save it. But like 9 shots each. Each team has had 9 shots, so it's not like either team hasn't had chances to go anything. Two on target for Spain, one on target for France. Nothing else has really gone. Oh, that should be a foul right there. And got nothing. Oh, 10 minutes ago and then stoppage time, which will probably be about 6 minutes. Yeah, the French fans are not happy. They were very disappointed in how France is going. And Spain's going on. France will not. Wait, this is Mbappe. But the referee, the goalkeeper. Nice block by the goalkeeper who gets back in the box. Oh my, that could have been danger for Spain. Even if France would have got something out of that, it's still trying to get a second goal with very little time left would have been very much hard to ask. France is now France is threatening. can't get it. Again, even if France somehow sneaks in a goal right now, do they have enough time to get a second one? Yes, probably because of stoppage time. We know already that stoppage time is going to be like 6 minutes at least. Not going to do well enough for France to get a second. You know, like France needed to get a goal before the hydration break, in my opinion. When even trying to say that they have a chance to come back in this. My issue with like saying I just don't think Spain has enough time. France has enough time to do anything. Subs are done. France got nothing. That's a kick for France. Has to get something soon. They have to get that goal, that first goal, and then get the ball back and try and get that second one. They cannot. Yeah. And the thing of it is, the goalkeeper, Spain's goalkeeper, has had next to nothing almost to do until like the last 5 minutes. First half, it felt like France was cooking, with like was starting to heat up, get their plans in the action, wear them down a bit, and then that's that penalty happened on the other side. And Lamine Yamal is fast, and that's a big reason why I don't think he's had a goal in this World Cup, is he's just too fast. He gets going a little too fast every single time he has a chance to do something, and he had his goal, but he was just a little too fast on the go. Missed it. Pele's got it. That's got a free kick there. Is this the final match for France? For France's Kylian Mbappe? Because I just don't see him, Elise, or Dembele to be playing in a a third place matchup. Why would they? There's nothing really to play for except for a bronze medal. Who cares? Hey, who gives a shit about a bronze medal? You didn't get the gold trophy to hang up like anything. The clips it way too forward. Spain just has, like I said, what the point was, Spain just has to poke the bus. They're up 2-0. They don't have to do anything else. Send the ball all the way to the other side of the pitch. That's a red card. That's a yellow card at least. Okay, that's simulation. That should be a card on him. He barely touches him. That's simulation. And Mbappe could definitely make sure he doesn't play again this World Cup if he gets sent off. They just couldn't do it. France definitely did not play their best football today. That's the biggest thing. Is like I'm saying, oh yeah, like this is the like the, you know, if you win the World Cup, you are the best team. Like you are the best team, and no one can beat you. France literally did not play good at all today. If they played at their very best and Spain played at their very best, I guarantee you this game this is a different game completely. Nice just out the box. He's in the box. He's in the box. I don't know why you can't say that's the foul. That's not a penalty. VAR should be able to look at that and see it. Mbappe has to. They need a score. Plain and simple from this. I doubt they'll get anything, but they got to get a score from this. Missed it. Oh, he needed that so much, so badly. It's crazy that the two guys at the top of the Golden Boot race still, Mbappe and Messi, so far in the last the like this game in the game against Switzerland, neither one of them get a goal so far. So it's like both the guys who were scoring like in every single matchup are now like have been scoreless for their teams. That's a foul on Amin Yamal, man. He's literally wrapping the dude up, giving him a nice old freaking hug. This like France has not played well at all. This is like outside of the match with Paraguay because that was fucking Paraguay being absolutely fucking. France has not played well at all. Like I don't know. Oh no, he had his perk man right there. What a fucking stop by Cucurella. Nothing there, guys. Too many Spanish guys. 7 minutes. Woo, you're France. You're like you need something now. And can't get the ball right on his guy. Okay, Correa is playing some great defense in this matchup. He is not letting Mbappe have anything. Oh my god, man. A sixth clean sheet is coming Spain's way unless France can do something. All they have to do is they got to play keep away for 6 minutes, and they're on their way to on the way to the finals. And honestly, it's like I said, this could be Mbappe's final, unless Mbappe really wants to try and get that golden boot. Which would be so funny if like Argentina was to lose tomorrow and the two guys leading the golden boot race are both in the third place matchup. Oh boy, that would be funny. France is done here. even find one. Definitely got to be a very disappointing matchup. Like anybody who's a fan of Spain, France, like outside the first 10, 15, 16 minutes, France has not looked good at all. Like that penalty kick, that penalty definitely got to him. But Spain's going for the kill here. Spain's going for the kill. Barely with a nice shot, right to the goalkeeper. And France looks like their day as the favorites are over, and Spain will be moving on. Girls crying, man. Stays down. It's over. Basically, Spain will be France will do so matchup on Saturday. Again, will Mbappe play? I doubt it. Will Elise play? I doubt it. Will Dembele play? I doubt it. 6 clean sheets in one World Cup. Of course, is something that could be only possible because of the extra match. Yeah. I don't think France came in this match overconfident. It's just Spain got that penalty kick, and that changed the game completely. Nice save. He's finally having to work. Oh, he just can't get his shots where he wants them. Mbappe cannot get the shots that he wants. Yeah. And that's going to pretty much do it. France just couldn't do it tonight. And Spain, everyone's saying, "Oh, Paraguay was France's kryptonite." No, no, it was Spain. Spain has been their kryptonite. That's it. That's it. Spain is on. France is going to the third round match game on Saturday. Spain goes to and I think Mbappe's tournament is over. I highly doubt he'll be playing the third place guy in the third place game because why would he? Like, I have a feeling they'll have they'll change out their entire roster for that third place matchup. But that is the end of France's chance. Spain gets to go try to do what they haven't done in a few years, is go out there and win the World Cup. That is going to be all for today. We'll be back tomorrow for Argentina versus England, who will be going to take on this Spanish team in the finals. Until then, that is a